couple weeks or a couple meetings ago, I showed you what my frame storage looked like, and it looked like this. And someone in the audience said, "Yeah, but isn't it like dark underneath that metal roof?" And it's like, yeah, it is, but there's a lot of light coming in from the bottom and from the sides, and so it should be fine. And then, so right after that meeting, I went back and pulled like some of those top frames out, and there were wax moths in them. Okay, that didn't that. So go to the next slide, please. Thank you very much. Because I went down to my handy dandy Lowe's and picked up some corrugated clear roofing material and replaced the metal with the clear roofing material. And that's what I ended up with. Next slide. That was the old one. You can see it's kind of dark, especially up to the top. Next slide. Not so dark anymore.
Yes.
Okay. So we are always learning, and your comments help us to improve what we do. Yeah, Tony.
That looks good now. Wait till you get about a foot of snow.
Yes, that's true.
Just reminding you, make sure you got enough supports, because that stuff is not very. I use it for blueberries. I put it around my blueberry. I had some snow there, and it just pushed down because when it's supported.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You'll notice on the front part there's multiple supports there. On the back part, I may end up putting a couple more supports in, but it also depends on the angle.
Yeah.
So the front angle is significant. It's like almost a 45-degree angle. The back angle is more like 25 degrees. So yeah, I'll have to put some more supports. And we're supposed to get a heavy snow year, according to the Farmer's Almanac. So there you go. And last slide.
Bye-bye.
And so to that point, if you make this standalone rack, you may end up needing a couple more sidebar or crossbars across the top just to give it that physical support. Because you're right, this is not, I was not expecting this when I picked it up. I thought it was going to be much thicker. It wasn't going to be one of these. It was going to be like, and it's thinner than I had.
It used to be thicker.
Yeah, and I think you can buy the thick stuff, which would give much more structural integrity. But it's a heck of a lot more expensive. This is like $16 for this wide 2.5 foot by 8 foot. And I think the thicker stuff is like double the price.
Oh, it's not even a 4x8.
No, this is 2.5 by 8.
Huh.
And then you can also get them in like 2.5 by 16. If you go to Lowe's, you get one type. You go to Home Depot, you get exactly the same type. I think they had a couple other options, or you can order online and deal with that too. So that's all I have.